It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Good! All right, now, lucky 56. Detroit!
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Detroit! Leopard! Gone!
Here's Rudolph now on second down. Throws right side, and that's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Back there in that Philly, here we go. Watch him now, Barney. Watch him now, Barney.
Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rudolph going to throw again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Detroit! Gone!
Back to the air, Rudolph. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. On the run, this is Jackson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
No, check, Patriot!
He's going to get it running right. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
How about that for defense? Every hole plugged up. Can't run it inside, can't bounce it outside. That sets up 4th and goal from the 2. Right now, advantage defense.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Back down in that Philly, here we go!
Now it's Jackson, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
12.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. He's going to sling this deep down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it, and...
Yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
2nd and 10, Rudolph again. And the hit jarred it loose.
That was a fucking
It's
ball,
incomplete.
dude.
There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Detroit!
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They get it to him running left, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Dad, I'm making a pyramid.
Brandon, I believe that they were in 4-down territory, and that's what they were thinking. But after the loss, I've got to kick the field goal. No way I'm going to go for it in this situation. But you know, some of these coaches, they're extremely unpredictable, and they may go ahead and press it.
So still no touchdowns in the 1st half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Yeah, here come the Bills. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Rivers again. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Flush to his into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, I need to cut my volume up. Huh?
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
I'm kind of playing it right now. What I can do here.
Good! 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 Good!
I lie? What do you mean I lie?
Leopard! Leopard!
I'm playing creative mode.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Rudolph throwing on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run it with Jackson. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
It's going to take me a while. Oh, my eyes.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Continue the outside of the shell with Freeman, and then I'll just bring the...
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Rudolph on 1st down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And caught by Cooper for a New England touchdown. Cooper, his 11th touchdown of the year, and the Patriots add on to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling it over.
Now Rivers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Rivers on 1st down. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Again, it's Rivers. throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I actually just heard.
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
12.
They'll throw again. Rivers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A first down throw here for Rivers. Looking deep downfield. And that is caught.
Oh, y'all gotta be EA, Lord. Y'all trash.
Play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
Just giving people shit.
TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the screen.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, shoot, where did I do my creation? Oh, shoot, where I do.
And a good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Guess what?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Lucky 56.
On second down, here's Rudolph. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different
You know what broke a long time ago?
he can employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a second down throw for Rivers. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Man, it's caught. And the 6-yard
God, EA, come on. Really?
33 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now McCoy trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
0. Nice hit.
Play action now. Rivers. And this is caught for Bills touchdown.
I'm just too smart.
In for the score. And the Bills are in for 6.
I'm too smart that I don't even know.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown.
Looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there.
You gotta be
Give him a couple of
kidding me. Come on.
Now the Patriots moving quickly. Hustling up to the line. Now Rudolph. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
What just happened? He's too majestic to turn his castle. He already is a castle. He's a castle, but he's a dragon.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10.
Gosh, digging darn it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Give me the laugh right now. 3, 2, 1.
Hold it. Hold it.
Okay.
Rivers now on 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
They got shot down by the Phantom.
12. 85.
Final play of the half, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's not. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
What did I do?
2nd down, Rivers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 9 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. T.J. Green with a pick.
Something on fire that has a lot of wind and
they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown,
hammering for the goal line, he loses the football. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone.
So now EA finally helps me out.
I'm going to put so much work into this pyramid, and we're probably going to use it.
And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Are you saying my favorite?
Brandon, would you say they went from agony to elation in just a few quick seconds on that play?
Probably thought they were about to give it up in the red zone and then touchdown.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way that they drew it up and said, this is the way it's supposed to be done. It just happened.
But the end will justify the means. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Hurt my feelings. I don't have any movement on.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, this is one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct.
I don't see how that
works. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Pyramid's almost, it's going to be so freaking dark.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I don't have any of this stuff. The lawsuits won't give you your son.
No. Check. Patriot.
On first down,
lawyers wear 15
dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Are you saying I'm now black? What? How dare you? Huh? You're really hurting my feelings. You're really hurting my feelings.
Detroit!
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
The ritual is almost complete. Milo sounds like an evil kid. Oh, by the way, I got the winter storm glider, and it was so cool. I got it like on Sunday, Saturday.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Rudolph looking to throw.
You're gonna go to the
He's got his man on the crossing route. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
I think ASCF is running out of ideas.
They get it to him running left. And he'll be stopped about a yard.
That's a damn touchdown, dude.
And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
I'm gonna draw a pie that has the earth on top of it.
Detroit!
Like we were
on 3rd down. That's Jackson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt.
That's not how birthday cake.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And his pass incomplete.
Halfback
He's
wheel.
got to be happy to have that. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, fortunate for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
I'm about to give you a
line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
Dad, look what I did. Dad, look what I made.
What's that? Hold on.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep, right? Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play here for the Bills. And even 40 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
15
all right, just don't give up the touchdown.
All right, first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to the back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
When you want.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Look at it. You're a screenshot because you're being mean.
From the red zone now, Rivers forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Charles Tapper in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivers. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be caught by Jones. He's got a Buffalo touchdown.
Come on, y'all.
In for the score. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act,
What do you
isn't
think
it?
of my
Because you're
abomination?
exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
I think I've reached the pinnacle of human satisfaction.
On 1st and 10, Rudolph. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Okay, just really.
White with a pick. Cooper was the target there. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
Like, I swear,
This, the holiday season.
I just really
So
want
here
to
we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the
go up
season
to
of
you
giving.
and say, hey, you wanna
Maybe
trade?
for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each
That would
interception
make
that he
my
throws.
day.
Following the interception here, Rivers. The left side completion to Jones. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
The inside
Right
is
after the
not
turnover, they
dark
come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 4th touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I'm confused.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some strong running. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm making bandage rails on the pyramid, so no one touches my precious.
On 1st down, it's Rudolph. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
I do have to admit, I like...
No, not really. That game would
comes together when the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling
Why don't they have
it,
a
comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet, doing a little toe tap. to stay inbounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Oh, dear Lord.
Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Rudolph. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
How it's supposed to work.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Who's Jay? I'm the wheel. Who's that?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Rudolph going to throw again. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Rudolph throwing again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right.
I really need to learn
Plus,
this.
you're giving up yardage.
I really.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Rivers now. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Legacy. Lumians are just new creatures. It's going to be Pokemon Response 2, basically.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Pterodactyl.
They'll pitch it out to McCoy. And an alley to run. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
All I see is a crab sign. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm kidding. You're holding two.
On second down, it's McCoy. Pretty move by Shady. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night.
We just saw it. Don't pay attention.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rivers on first down.
Actually asked if they
drop this off to McCoy, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll bring up second down.
I keep hurting myself with the hat, with the damage rails I put down.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
I think it's my pyramid's gonna have 4 seconds. They'll run it now
out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe. And now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
I'll have to put this squirrel in a little hole.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
I'm the one that makes cookies. You're technically allergic to cookies, so I should be asking. Even the seniors at my school like my cookies.
Rivers here to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Exactly what they were looking for.
They've been giving them
drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Do you want me to show him what true rage
And with
is
very
like?
little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout as he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down
Dang
play.
it, that's one less person whose dreams I can't crush. I'm having a bunch of voice cracks this week. I can't wait though. Piranha Plant releases sometime this week.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
That's not really a time when you get a voice crack. That's a time when you
10th
do.
carry now for McCoy. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back, and it'll be 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
It's a house, and you know my family. You said Ed True like 8 times now. Ah! I know.
And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I highly doubt it.
The Bills on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram.
It's exactly what it sounds
lose
like.
yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And now we're going to
You
get a
guys just
timeout
start
here called by
running
the
each other at
defense.
full speed.
As they get it with
They
26
jump up.
seconds to go in the football game.
And, well, it's called the flying nut high five, so you can already tell what connects. It
And his
leaves
kick is indeed good.
It leaves both
And
an
it will push the
excruciating
lead
pain,
up to 5.
but it's worth it.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the
see,
smiles on that side of the
let's go
field,
these ice
they're a little
blocks.
tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a
I keep
touchdown the other
damaging
direction,
myself
all of a
with the
sudden
Bills.
they're down. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Mother ate
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Detroit!
One last throw here for Rudolph. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bills, The final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for New England,
okay,
the loss might
really
knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hi there. Oh, dear Lord. That is much bigger than I thought it would be.